So hello and what's up everybody, welcome back to Screen Technicals. Today in this video we are going to create our this confirm order logic, right? So we are going to see how can we confirm our order from this point, and also we are going to display the total price at this point that we have forgotten in our previous video, right? So let's first display the total price at this point. So just open up the VS Code, right, and just go to this views.py and just go to this you can say this function, this orders function, right? And here we are going to fetch, you can say, our total price, right? So what I'm going to do is, after this I'm just going to create a price underscore list just like this, and this will be an empty list, right? So actually I'm just using the same logic that we have already used in, you can say, in our for displaying our total orders, right? So it is very much similar to that, right? Now after that I'm going to iterate for you can say for price in orders, right? So actually I'm just iterating these orders and I'm going to fetch all the price, and then I'm going to append those price to my list, right? So this is orders dot, right? I want to fetch, you can say, in orders, and I want to fetch the price. So I'm going to write here, I'm going to append those price to the price list. So I'm going to write here price list dot append. I'm going to append the price, that is, this will be the price dot, it is not actually price, this will be actually the order. So I'm going to get the order and then I'm going to fetch the price. So it will be order dot it is pizza underscore price. So this is pretty much simple, right? And this much of thing we have to do, right? Save this thing, and now we have to just, you can say, calculate the total price. So right here total, okay, total price, this will be equals to, I'm going to round up the value, so I'm going to write here round, and I want unto the sum of the value of that, you can say, price list. So price list, and I want to round it up to 3 decimal places. Save this thing and pass this total price in the context at this point, right? Just like this. Let's save this much of thing, right? And then go to the orders.html page, and at this point let's see where is our, at this point you can see the total price at this point. So I'm going to replicate this with this thing, this total price. Pretty much simple. Save this thing, go to the browser, refresh it, and you can see this thing 5.6 at this point for right now. And if I, you can say, if I just increment this value, then you can see this it has been 11.2. If I just increment this again, it will become 33.6, and if I decrement this value, it will again become 11.2. This is what, right? Now we are going to see how can we just create this confirm your order logic, right? So let's see that. Okay, let's move to the VS Code. Go to the views.py, and after at the last, you can say at the last of this, after you can say this delete all orders, I'm going to create another function, naming it as let's say it is order confirmed, right? And it accepts the request. Okay, it accepts the request just like this, and then I'm going to check if request dot method is equals to, if it is post method. So what I'm going to do is, at this point I'm going to fetch my current user. So I'm going to write here current underscore user, it is request dot user, okay, user, and I'm going to fetch all the orders of this current user, because I will be confirming all the orders, right, to be confirm order. So what I'm going to do is all orders, this is going to be orders dot is going to be orders dot filter, okay, it is orders dot objects dot filter, right? And I'm going to filter it using the current user. So user will be equals to current user, right? And then I'm going to update its values, right? I'm going to update all the values of the orders of the particular of this logged in user, or you can say I'm going to actually I'm just fetching the orders of the current user, and then I'm just updating all the values of this order to confirm order. So right here, order underscore confirmed, this is going to be equals to true, just like that. And then I want to return redirect to the orders page, just like that. Save this much of thing, right? Now if you are watching this series from starting, then I'm just repeatedly telling you this because if you are watching this from starting, then only you are going to understand what is happening and what is going you can say what I'm just writing at this point and everything, right? So this is pretty much simple, right? I'm just, you can say, fetching the current user, I'm fetching all the orders of that current user, and then I'm just updating its value. There's this value, this order confirmed to true, which is by default false, right? Now let's go to the orders.html page and let's find that button, right? Where is the button? You can see this button at this point. So just at this point right here, slash orders, not slash orders, it is actually order confirmed, just like that, slash, and method will be post, and we obviously we have to use a CSR token, just like this. Save this, go to the urls.py, replicate this, and just change this and this, you can say just this right, to order confirmed. Make sure you're writing the correct spelling. So the spelling should be correct. This is capital C. Save this thing. Let's see the spelling at this point. It is order confirmed, right? So everything is perfect, I hope so. So let's go back to the you can say browser, refresh the page, and let's click on this, and let's go to this point and refresh it, and you can see this point, you can see this checkbox, right? It has been ticked. This means our order has been confirmed. But one thing I don't want to do at this point, that is I don't want to show this after this. You can say if you see our actual you can say that is the project we have created, that is this pizza that we have hosted already, that is this, okay, this pizza-corner.heroku.com. So you can see at this point, you can see, just click on this orders page, right? And you can see this is our order. If you click on this confirm order, then you can see this thing. You can see this message, your order has been confirmed successfully, and you can see this build type of thing at this point, and you can see this cancel order, you can say this cancel your order button at this point. So I want to display this thing at this point, right, after confirming the order. So we can do that in our, you can say we can do that in our template, right? So just open up the orders.html and let's see. First I'm going to check that my order is confirmed or not. And if you have seen at this point, you have just, there is let me show you where is that orders. At this point we have, you can say we have created this, you can see this first object of the current user, and actually we have actually used this thing in our you can say this in our menu page, right? So that we can check that our order is confirmed or not, right? So we can do the same thing at this point. We are going to use the same logic. If you have watched that video, then you are going to understand what I'm actually doing at this point, right? So I'm going to pass this thing, right, at this point, just like this, and using this go to the orders.html, and I'm going to check if this first, you can say, object of the current user, right, if this I'm going to write here dot order underscore confirmed, right, if it is equals to, so I'm going to check it as false. If it is false, okay, it is false, right? If it is false, then what I'm going to do is at this point I'm just going to remove this thing, and after that, you can say, after confirm this, after you can say this much of part, I'm going to put that end if, right, and at this point I'm going to write here else. So this means if my order is not confirmed, then I want to show this much of thing, that is, okay, this much of thing, right? and if my order is confirmed, then I want to display something else. Let's say I'm writing here something H1 and writing here, let's say let's say I'm writing here something just like this. Save this. You can see this thing. We are going to find this thing right now, but I'm going to render something else. I'm going to render you can say my HTML that we have rendered at this point. So let's create that thing, right? What I'm going to do is at this point is going to be pretty much simple, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you can say or before that so I'm going to create an h1 tag with a class of, the class will be conformed underscore, or it is a simple one underscore, right? Conformed underscore bill, right? So actually I'm just watching, you can my source code, because I have to just write the exact class that I have used in my source code, because the CSS will not work, right? Because I have used this class in my CSS, right? Okay, now what I'm going to do is inside this I'm going to write here your order has been successfully confirmed, right? And then I'm going to show that you can see the tick option, right? The tick icon. So it is fa-check, right? Okay, it is fa-check, and make this fa as fas. Save this thing, go to the browser, refresh it, and you can see this, your order has been successfully confirmed. Just make this as capital. This should be capital, and this O should be also be capital. This H should be capital. This B also should be capital. So this thing, refresh the page, and it looks nice, right? Okay, now after that we are going to create, you can say, this container, this bill type of thing, right? So let's go to the VS Code, and after this I'm going to create a div with a class of bill underscore container, right? And inside this I'm going to have my bill box, so it will be dot bill underscore box, right? And inside this I'm going to have my table, and I'm going to use the table row. So the first thing, and then table heading, that is table heading, and this will be pizza name. Okay, and replicate this thing. This is pizza quantity, and this is pizza price, right? And after this I'm going to, using the for loop, I'm going to show that thing. So it will be for pizza in order, right? And you can see we have already you can say we are already fetching that order at this from this point. You can see this orders at this point, so I'm going to use that thing at this point. So what is that? For pizza in orders, I want to show create the table row. Inside this we are going to have our td table data, and the first thing that is going to be is pizza. Okay, pizza dot pizza underscore name. That is, it is pizza underscore name. Replicate this thing. This is pizza underscore quantity, right? And this is pizza underscore price, right? And then after that I'm going to display, you can say, my total order and price. So after this I'm going to create you can say table row, and it will have the table data, and it will be simple. And then I'm going to replicate this much of times, total 4 times, and then I'm going to write here total you can see your total price. This is going to be equals to, and then I'm going to display my total price at this point. So it will be dollar, then it is total price, right? I hope so it is total price. Let's go to the views.py, and let's see, it is total price, right? So copy that, paste there at this point, save this much of thing, go to the browser, refresh it, and you can see this thing at this point. You can see and we're not getting the pizza quantity. Let's see, quantity pizza underscore it is not pizza simple, it is simple quantity. Save the thing, refresh, and yeah, we're getting that, right? So this is how it's working, and I don't need this td at this point. So remove this thing, refresh it. Yeah, now it looks nice, right? So Indian pizza, pizza quantity, pizza price, and the total price. So we're fetching this much of thing. Now we're going to create, you can say, this cancel order button, right? So let's do that. Go to the VS Code, and after, you can say, after this div, I'm going to create a form, right? And for right now it will be simply has, and then the method, right? The method will be post, and I'm going to use the CSRF token, and I'm going to create the button. Okay, it is button submit, and then I'm going to give it a class. Class will be cancel underscore all underscore order, just like that. And then I want, you can say, that icon, so it is fa dash times, right? And it is fas, and I'm going to write here, at this point I'm going to write here, cancel your orders, right? Save this thing, go to the browser, refresh it, and you can see this button at this point, right? And you might be thinking that we have to create some more logic for it, right? We don't have to create more logic, because we have already created, you can say, this delete, what is that, this delete all orders, right? So I'm going to use this thing, right? So because I'm going to delete all my orders. If someone is canceling the order, this means he's going to delete all the orders, right, that we have already done in this project, right? So if I'll just click on this cancel your order, you can see at this point it's going to delete all the orders. You can see this, no orders yet, please make at least one, right? So this is how it works. Refresh this thing, click on this, and yeah, you can see this, no orders yet, please make at least one order.